This morning I woke up a little bit different than normal. I slept a bit later last night, so I had some less hours of sleep. Um, I had a bit of a sore throat, and I just wasn't 100% fit, you know. And my mind decided that it was okay to just lay in bed for a little bit longer this morning. So that is what I did. I laid in bed for 1 hour longer than normal. I didn't really sleep, I was just on my phone. And that normally isn't that big of a deal, to be honest, to just waste 1 hour more in bed, spend 1 hour more in bed than usual. But after that, my mind decided that that was a really big problem. Um, my mind decided that my mind started to think really negative. So I went further with my day and I noticed that I was still in this negative feeling. And to be honest, I didn't really leave my bed also. I left my bed on 8 or something. And I started to listen to some depressive music and I started to feel really bad. Started to feel a bit emotional, a bit sad, maybe a bit depressive. Just because my mind started to look at a negative thing that I was laying in bed for 1 hour more than usual, that I, because of that, didn't do my morning routine. I gave really into that one thing that went wrong in the day. So even though I still had um, 14 hours in the day that I can do right things in, where I can do just the good things, the things that I am supposed to do. But because my mind was so negative on that one thing, was so focused negatively on that one thing that went wrong, I started to feel really bad. And this is an example that your mind really shapes how you live your life, how happy you are, and how much you enjoy your life. Because you can always focus on that one thing that isn't good. You can really make it a real big thing, or you can focus on the things that are going well. And I want to give another example from my mother. Today I had a conversation with my mother. My mother has cancer and she had some tests today. And she was really, she had a lot of nerves for that. She was a bit stressed because she was a bit sick the last couple of days. Just a cold. She had just a cold. And now we know that for sure that she had just a cold. But she was a bit sad because she was coughing more. She felt a little bit worse than the days before that, and she was really sad because of that. She was really sad because she was feeling worse. She was thinking that the test results would come back really bad because she was feeling worse the last couple of days. Even though for the last weeks, the last 2 months, 3 months, she had a lot more energy than before that. So I said to her, you can focus on this small goal that you have right now and these 2 days where you might be feeling a little bit worse, or you can really focus on the bigger aspect, and that's just that you got a lot more energy the last couple of months, that you made a lot of progress. Before you couldn't even work, now you're working three times a week. That's just great. And she was really grateful for that advice that I gave her. Your view of your own world really change when you start to focus on the positive things in life. You will notice that when you do that, you actually want to make more progress, want to do more things that makes you feel good. And when you're focused on the bad things, you will notice that you attract more of those bad things, that you actually will create more bad things for yourself. So what I want to say today is focus on the good things, because then you will attract more good things in your life. that was just something I wanted to say for this episode of Real Talk. I think it's episode 4, I'm not sure, but that's what I wanted to say. I see you guys in the next weeks or in the next video.